Credit Suisse is hosting an event here together with the Young Investors Organization. Iqbal, why is that topic of the fourth industrial revolution and the role of the family in it so important to you?
We're very focused on years to come, and over the next 10 years, we're going to see a massive generational shift. In that regards, that whole dialogue for us as an institution to the next generation, with the families, between the families, which we can enable, is absolutely key in understanding how we adapt and develop our services to cater to the next generation, but also to the families.
Tandean, you are the CEO and founder of a very successful company. Was it always important for you that your son joins that company?
Like a father, I like my son to join me, but we can't change the idea of the young generation, like for him to join, because it's a different generation, different mindset. Mine is a conservative, he's more active side. If he can join, it's really a blessing, but if not, it's also his best choice.
And Febyan, was it always your ambition to join your father's company?
So obviously, when I was growing up, I have different ideas, I have different aspirations. I see from him working and learning from him, and I got inspired by that. And I learned his values, the values of how he started a company, and that kind of inspired me. And that's why I decided to join.
And Tandean, how did you introduce your son to the business and how you want to run it and what you think is important when running it?
Actually, I introduced him since he was very, very young, because when he has a holiday, I always take him come to visit the way that I'm working, and also take him to visit the factory. You know, he need to work from the very lower side so that he got the fundamental. If let's say I don't teach him the tough life, then later on he doesn't have a strong fundamental.
What difficulties have you encountered and how do you normally work with these difficulties to solve them?
So social media is a huge aspect for marketing, a huge channel, and we need to start doing that, using the digital market to communicate. And that's something that the older generation might not necessarily agree. Shifting towards this idea means we have to do things differently, we have to spend more money on marketing, and that's not something that they were comfortable with. So I actually presented this idea to my uncle instead of him, because my uncle kind of bridged the gap. He's the Generation X, also to help present the idea to him.
Iqbal, what does Credit Suisse do in order to facilitate cross-generational dialogue to help families create and keep their legacies?
Just listening to father and son and listening to the different perspectives, it becomes very evident that firstly, we need to listen. They need to listen to each other. We can play multiple roles, but at the end of the day, we want to be a trusted partner of our clients. And our clients tend to be entrepreneurs and families and successful families with the next generation who's coming in line to take the reins. And I think we can play a very important role in this generational shift. But most importantly, we need to listen and work together with them and find solutions and cater to those solutions.